What's going on, collectors? Optical 20 back for another video review. This time it's the rookie Michael Jordan from Enterbay, and it's already sold out at Big Bad Toy Store or anywhere else, so eBay would be your only choice now. But if you want to order under Enterbay figures, head over to bigbadtoystore.com. Just click the link down below. It's Enterbay normally are bigger boxes, so you want to have it shipped for $4, and Enterbay and double boxed it as well. So here you go. The box of this Jordan rookie version is pretty nice, I must say. One of those things where it looks classy, and I'm not saying the other Enterbay releases are not, but look at this. It's like hardwood floor, and you can see the Chicago logo in there, just very so slightly, and it just looks, I don't know, it just looks like one of those things where you would just display it and people have no idea what this is. It's not a toy packaging, and if you want to put Michael Jordan right in front of it, I think it's just fitting. You can see the certificate of authenticity. I believe there's 3,000 of these, and this is Jordan himself, like wrapped up in a foam. So the uniform is already attached to him, and he doesn't have any under shorts that's black that would stain his body, so that's a good thing right there. This is the separate head sculpt. If you've seen the most recent releases, they have this plastic tabs that all the uniforms are attached to, but in his case there is none. And this is the stand. This is the pole again. I bought this used on eBay because, like I said, it's not out anymore anywhere else, so I just jumped the gun and purchased a used one, and it's in pretty good condition. So I want to thank the person who I bought this from for taking care of this figure. They used to have on the Mevi, I believe, version that comes with a t-shirt, but those oversized t-shirt doesn't look good anyway. As far as hands, the typical hands that you would see from any Jordan figure, you get the follow-through hands, those weird flight hands, two hands that are magnetic. You got the Jordan 2 shoes, which is the same as the Jordan 2s that I got from my red version Jordan. So they just reused that, straight up reuse. Still pretty good details, don't get me wrong, but I would have preferred them to use a different mold, since I understand this is Jordan, Michael Jordan, so you only got 1 and 2, but so I guess they didn't rethink the red Jordan. If anything else, maybe in here it's more fitting. But the red Jordans back in the day, I think that was released 4 or 5 years ago, that one could have been, I don't know, taxis, something that they have not produced yet. But I guess you can get those now from the new releases. But here is the Rookie of the Year from Miller Lite. This is nice. This is a new trophy that can be added to my collection. I just purchased two new Enterbay figures, not new for me, that has a new hardware, and it's always fun because you always get the MVP trophy and the the Larry O'Brien trophy, and this is the second head sculpt of Jordan. So it's a nice change of pace when you see something like this from Dirk, for example, and this rookie Jordan, and the rookie Kobe Bryant, which has the All-Star MVP trophy. So that's fun. And this is the plaque for the newer releases of Enterbay. By newer, I mean like these guys. And let's head over to the figure itself. High socks. We're back in the 84s here. He's wearing the band Jordan 1s. You still have the knee pads that are not too tight. I was about to take them out and put them on the machine just to get off some stains, and I was expecting some stains on his leg, but there wasn't any. So I guess you don't need to. You see the chains right there. I didn't even include it in the accessory section. It was already in the figure, so I'm not about to take them out. And you can see the uniform, the old school Chicago style font that they use on the back in the day. And there's the seam on the side, but again, the jerseys are different to what you have from the Kobe's and all that stuff. It has this little mesh holes in them, just representing back in the how the uniforms were in the 80s. Nice kicks right here. The Breads Jordan 1s that were banned. I believe that's the one that was banned. This is a different bread than what he does. I don't know if you can call it bread on the black Jordan, the black suit version of Jordan. So I'm not sure if I'm pretty sure it's different, but I don't know what's that called though. That is when he returned to I believe Madison Square Garden and dropped 55 on the Knicks when he first came back. And short shorts obviously. We're talking about like old school here. That's the seam on the back, which doesn't really bother me. That's just how it is. And number 23, Jordan. Yeah, it's every Enterbay, like there's one guy on eBay, I believe, that does uniforms for 1/6 scale. So if you want something else, like a different color, I'm pretty sure you can contact him. But there's also a rookie Jordan, like with a white version, where it's like a dual pack. And there's like a home and away version nowadays for $500, which is not too bad if you think about it, because you're getting 2 figures, so that's around $280 each, and like abundance of shoes. But I don't know if I want to pay that much right now. It's pretty intense. And I'm gonna put him in some poses before we wrap this thing up. So you can see here he's about to dunk, that his famous pose. You've seen this on the promotional pictures and whatnot. So it's nice. This, by the way, this rim is Storm Toys rim. So if you want to just go ahead and on my video, try to find it. Maybe I'll put the link down below if you're interested. This is cheaper than the Enterbay rim. Back in the day, they get the Enterbay rim that you can purchase even now on eBay, but it runs around for around $250, which is pretty high for my taste, especially if I'm just gonna use it as a diorama. Every once in a while when I'm shooting a video or just, taking pictures of them. So, for $250, I figured, I'd buy a new figure. But, this is the reminiscing of him in the slam dunk competition. Just doing like a 360 in here. It's fun because it looks like you're doing a matrix with his figures, which is really nice looking figures. And my rim is slightly it's like pointing up there because I didn't snap it in place. I think after this, when I was shooting Kobe, I snapped it in place. So very nice figure, this rookie Jordan. I'm glad I have it in my collection. I am a huge Michael Jordan fan, being from Chicago, and here he is rocking the cradle, about to do that dunk. What I do is I just Google for poses that would inspire me. So this is what I came up with. Yeah, I think I've already kind of fixed it at this. No, maybe not. It's still pointing up because you gotta like snap the rim, because it kind of like bounces back. What do you call that? It snaps back. But for whatever reason, this rim I forgot to snap it in place. But to close, we're about to close this thing out. It's a nice figure. Initially it came out for $375, which is a little expensive, because if you're gonna buy this for $375, at least it was on Big Bad Toy Store, you might as well buy the 2-pack, because you're gonna add another $100, like $200, and you get another Jordan. So it does come with 2 heads though, compared to that Jordan, which only comes with, technically they just added a body and another uniform. I would just say body, because the uniform you can get anywhere on eBay for $20. Is the material the same? No, this one's a little better from Enterbay, but still, it's possible. And the wide array of shoes that it comes with. So I would say that, if you have the chance to buy this, I'm pretty sure there's some retailers who still sells them, but for a higher price, you might as well go for the dual pack version. So now, like I said, I purchased this on eBay because it's already sold out on Big Bad by the time I got my funds right. I would highly suggest, if you're just really longing for a rookie Jordan, the difference there is that, I don't think you get the this head sculpt, the screaming head sculpt. So that's the only downside to that. Now, if you really wanted this, then I guess you need to go for this version. But like, if practicality wise, in if we're talking about getting your money's worth, I would say the newer version, the away version, because you get the old school Jordan, which has the overall warm-ups as well, and the newer Michael Jordan, the more classic 90s Jordan that we all know and love. And there you go, guys. Hopefully this reviews help you out. I am gonna do a comparison. I got 2 more Jordans. I got the red Jordans away, the old school one, the one with the funny packaging, and the not last shot version, the black suit version. I think it's like supposed to be a special edition, the one with the warm-ups. I'm gonna do a comparison on maybe which one would be really best suited for you. I don't expect anyone to be like myself to buy multiple Jordans, but if you could, go ahead and do so, man. Enterbay is kind of like teetering right now. They're in trouble. So who knows? Maybe they could use all the help that they could or at this point. But again, I don't want to support them too much because they have a terrible customer service. But once again, thank you for watching, guys. If you find this video helpful at all, please click that thumbs up. It really like boosts me up, or click the thumbs down if you can't hear me fully and you just hate the video. But once again, as always, thank you for watching. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so. Follow me on Instagram and Facebook, and I'll see you guys in the next review.